everybody, welcome to All About Piggies. I'm Jen. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. So you may be wondering what you're looking at, and I'm in the making pea flakes. So last time I made them, I did a video, but I wanted to try a different way. My guinea pigs have already ate all those. There's like just crumbs left. So my mom gave me this idea. So shout out to Sue. She's watching me record, you guys. Anyways, she's over there. Anyways, so basically, let me turn this on. It may make it worse, but okay, whatever. Anyways, so what I did was I soaked the pea flakes for at least 3 hours. I did mine overnight again because I'm weird. I always rinse them, drain them, rinse them off. And by the way, what I'm talking about when I say pea flakes is these green split peas. I get them at Walmart. You can get them at bulk food stores. They're in the dried bean section. So soak those overnight. I just did a handful. Next time if this works, I'm going to do a lot more. Or soak them for at least 3 hours in warm water. Not boiling hot water, warm water. Once they're done soaking, you're going to take them, put them in, drain them, of course. And then I always rinse them just because I feel like there's pea gunk on it. Rinse them, and then you're going to take paper towels and pat them dry. And then what I did differently this time was I got my little food processor because this thing has come in so handy for making things for my guinea pigs. I made those homemade veggie treats the other day that my piggies love. This thing is like the best. And by the way, if you haven't seen that homemade veggie treat video, I'll leave it in the description. But I love this little thing. So it's a little food processor, and it's like tiny. It's awesome. It's a Hamilton Beach. I got it on Amazon. I've seen them in Walmart even. But literally, it goes together like this. So you got the main thing. You put it on your thing. And then the blade. And then there's a lid. Oops. And then you just, once it's plugged in and all that, you just push it down. By the way, if you're a child or anything, make sure you have parent help because the blade is super sharp. But I've literally grinded up carrots in this, pears, pepper, all that. So I did have to add a little bit of water to it just to get it to a fine consistency. So then what I did was I dumped it. I did it a couple, stirred it and then regrind it, stirred it and regrind it. I had my parchment paper, and what I did was I spread it out so it's like in a big chunk, basically, on my parchment paper, and then I was just kind of pressing it down so hopefully it stays together is the goal. So it is a little moist, but that's okay. We're just gonna dry it out, you know what I mean? So once again, I just pressed it down, and then I'm gonna take my paper towel and just blot dry it. So this is like, so you can see there's moisture on there. So this is my first time doing it this way, but in order to grind it down to a finer consistency, I had to do that. So I got my oven preheated to 170 degrees. I am going to start by putting these in for 30 minutes, and then I'll see where they're at then. So I'll check back in with you guys as soon as the 30 minutes is over. So I'll be back. Alright everybody, so what I ended up doing was dehydrating them for 30 minutes at 170 degrees, and they're all dried out. And this, I checked them just to make sure they're definitely dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave them here to cool, and then once they're cool, I'm going to try and peel this off in a big section. And so, yeah, I think the boys, my two boy guinea pigs are the only one who really eat them, so they're good and dry. Now before I put them in the oven, I took a bunch of paper towels, because what I ended up doing was when I was doing the food processor, I added 1 tablespoon of water. So I pat dried them all with paper towels. I ended up using like 6 paper towels, and until, you know, water wasn't really coming out, I just crumbled it because I'm not thinking. Anyway, so they were really good and dried out to start with. So like I said, I'm just gonna let them dry. I know they're gonna crumble on the edge. What I do with all the small pieces like this is I put them in their cage, like in their food dish for my boys, and yeah, it works out really good. So there's like some kind of fruit fly all of a sudden flying around. I feel like maybe I'm imagining it. So yes, there was. I killed it though. Alright, you guys, and I'm off track. I'm in this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to be a blessing, and bye for now.